thing is showing you a bug in the game that you can exploit. So, I recently touched on this in a couple of my videos, but I was just thinking, this definitely is not intended in the game currently, and you should take advantage of it before it's patched, because it probably will be patched in the very near future. They're working on a lot of the crashes and probably didn't notice this, but I'm sure other people have realized this as well and done specific videos, so I'm gonna do one as well for all my subscribers. So what it is the clothing mods. Definitely go and get your crafting up, as I recommended. You should be getting your tech up for the ability to craft legendaries, as well as disassemble gear, because right now you can get your build up. Put it this way. Okay, so you don't really need health perks if you can go sit and get this clothing mod up early, and then once you have the ability to do that from getting your levels up, you can just craft this thing 20 times and have 2 epics. So the exploit is, just to comment on that real quick, it is for this mod, all the weapons and the armor mods at the bottom. Now you're crafting commons. It only costs a common cost, but you have the potential to get common, uncommon, rare, or epic. You can't get legendaries off this, so I'm kind of perplexed. Maybe I just didn't craft enough and the legendary potential is so low. But it does say common, and everything else that you craft, and if you have noticed anything else that you can exploit, please share with everybody else. I haven't tested obviously everything, but I've tested several pieces of like clothing, seeing if I could get it up from uncommon to rare and then make it legendary, and none of that seemed to work. But the weapon mods for the crit damage, increased damage, increased backpack capacity, increased resistance, increased armor. Armor is a very good one. Backpack is a very good one. Damage, you can get your weapons up. So just to show you real quickly, like my inventory, for mods. Just do this. See, I'm like sitting on so much because I haven't scrapped them all. um, but look at all these rares, and I've equipped it a lot of the epics, and then once I have enough epics in mine, I just stop putting them on. But it seems to be like for every 10 you craft in the comment section, you get like 1 to 2 epics, and then you got like 1 to 2 rares in that too, and the rest are uncommons and commons. You probably get like two or so out of every 10 that are either rare or epic. So for the price cost of crafting them, you can just craft up your gear. Just look at how much I get at level 50 off this armor, 230. And if I crafted it now, that's actually from crafting it like 10 levels ago. It'd be even higher, I think, because I swore I had one before and it was lower. But capacity seems to be the same. You can make, I think the epics on the weapon mods are +9, crit chances is +12, crit damage, I want to say it's 20 something, I forget what it exactly is for the epic. You can't get the legendary you're gonna have to get from scrapping gear, which I have another video I just posted, one of my last 2, about how to do that, as well as get money and high armor and stuff like that. But I just wanted to specifically do this video for this before this is patched. So this is basically for everybody starting the game. If you're already mid-game or late game, you probably don't need this anymore, especially if you already have your tech up, but you might. So, I mean, if you're watching this and it applies to you, glad I could help. But yeah, that is basically everything for it. It's just these right here that I can confirm work. It seems to be any clothing or weapon mod that is common can have the potential to be common, uncommon, rare, or epic on the craft. You can also, if you're low on crafting material, just save your game, craft as many as you can, and if you don't get anything good, you get all commons, you can just reset and try again. Um, it's a good thing to do overall. I use it a lot of times when I'm crafting my legendaries to get the best legendary rolls possible. Great for that too. But in the beginning of the game, you can use a little bit to get your mods up. Highly recommend the backpack mod in the beginning. Backpack, once you got the armor, throw some armor up, and yeah, get those epics into all your weapons. That'll make a big difference. It definitely does raise it. Like, just to give you one example before ending this. So let's go to character real quick, or inventory. So let's take a look at this one right here, because I remember this from doing a video just a minute ago. So after putting 4 epic damage mods in this gun was initially 2300 damage. I raised it from 2300 damage to 3900 damage with 4 damage mods. Just 4 epic damage mods raised it 1600. Well, I raised it 1600 DPS. Increased the damage by 3772. I mean, that's just pretty OP. I pretty much one-shot everything with this. I don't even have the double pistol perk on. I'm about to go try that out because it should be basically a one-shot everything. Besides, like the very high armor dudes, if I don't get the headshot, one-shot everything. Anyway, yep, that is how you can exploit the common mods in the crafting right now and get a ton of epics early game. Highly recommend getting a little stockpile of them and get your current weapons up before this is patched, because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to get epics at that price point, especially with how much they charge for everything else. I hope that helps.